Cheap, 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 cheap. Bueno, bueno. Bueno, bueno, bueno. En la...
A fine state you're in this mo...
Nothing much. Me and the...
Well, I hope...
Do you need me to do... It's fine.
Good.
That's up. Can I get something to eat?
Huh.
La 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 la. Nghe mong gì? Aduh, tahu ya. Kelamaan lah gue. Oh, mantap, mantap. Oh, bisa potong juga ya, tapi nggak bisa. That's great stuff. That's nice.
Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try them.
Waduh. Ini kan cepet banget ya, lulus banget ya. Ya, biasanya.
Vegetables, fruits, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get them.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry.
What do you think you're doing?
Wow.
Now you got me bloody mad!
What's up? Shit yourself?
It's a long set.
Shit, what's this?
Oh. Not really patch. But that's it. Kenapa? Udah di jalan. Masih jauh? Oke.
What's that? Hey, you! Oh! You! Stop right where you are.
I'm glad.
Who are you?
Axes, rakes,
Oh! Get the best bite here. Is someone there? Hey! You! Don't move a muscle! Surrender! You've committed a Corva! Fucking cut! Shit!
Bisa nggak bisa coy. Kamu gimana? Tadi belum heal ada.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Must bare reglerna för Disney.
Appicsába milyen? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Amor. Ah, begini. Bisa kita ngomong ini olahraga yun kayak gitu jam 35 menit. Bon, tenang, bon, tenang, bon, sorry, sorry.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Minun jumpan tärkyyt sana rossabläs, peribont!
Oppi tjäva mies! Iirät on jo
Ako,
hakju!
karena itu kan yun,
Arut kelkalan putkaan amin elitti.
harus take up. Gitu. Harus persistence. Tujuan mau bantu ini. Kalau oke. Siap. Ah, la 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 la. Nah, kabur, 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 kabur. Sepi ya. Kan mendengarkan apa?
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Hogy rendesen a disztót, hogy ne rugdosson annyira!
Ah!
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te
Au,
szaros!
au.
Kicsit várnod kell,
Au.
hogy alapodjál, amit elintézünk ezt a
Oh, eggs. Oh. Udah aneh coy. Oh, naik X. Oke, siap, 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 siap. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
You pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Kever le neki egyet, hogy ne verdődjön!
Ah!
A picsába mi ez? Írjátok ki a fattyút!
Még sajnálni fogod, hogy megjelentél itt, te szaros! Ja!
Panas-panas juga. Ow. That's a blow. Oh. That's it, that's it. Oh, manly bro. Hindi bisa nahan gitu. Baru jadi. Udah nggak usah lebih pelan lagi.
Kibaszott veled!
Let's take it down. Then run down someone.
Left. Talmor is to the left, along the stream.
Tudod, hogy
taposnak, mint egy tetvet.
Yeah.
Védi. Valami
Warn
patlom.
the others.
Kételkedem a nyakat, te nyomorod.
Ez a fiatalapan mondta.
Ó, szétszabdallak, te mostalicska.
Yeah.
Au.
Tudom, hogy fog végződni.
Yeah.
Kibaszok veled.
Jé.
Megtöglek.
Tentang ikan giling ini.
Hát ez rövid lesz.
Flee to Talmberg.
Megöllek, te fülös. Kapsz egyet.
Yeah.
Mati aku. Hijau banget loh.
Hát ez rövid lesz. Kibaszok veled.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Warn the others. They've torched Skalitz. Flee.
Kételkedem a nyakat, te nyomorod. A pokolban végzed.
Au.
Kivelezlek, te fasz. Megdög lesz.
Run for it.
Kételkedem a nyakat, te nyomorod.
Run for it.
Kapsz egyet. Megdög lesz. Kivelezlek, te fasz.
Aduh nyangkut.
Run for it.
Itu banget.
Végettek, genyó. Kételkedem a nyakat, te nyomorod.
Yeah.
Most véged.
Nice.
Oh my God! Hey!
Jesus Christ!
Valaki!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tartars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Gila itu sakit sekali.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Okay. Berapa kita lagi tambah. Makan. Makan
You said something about a message? What was it about?
Nothing terribly urgent, sir. Just a reminder from your cousin that he'll come in a month.
Ah, I see. Well, remind me the week before he arrives, so I'll have time to prepare properly.
Of course, sir.
Gitu.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
You're that lad from Skalitz.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good Lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Night,
Night, ma'am.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Okay. The chamber of the lodge. Áo cũng chân tháo áo có cái gì đó.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace. You know you're not alone. New and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Yeah. Nonton.
You might be right, my lady.
Ini kenapa kamera
I'll
gini?
tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved. Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. I saw smoke on the horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on the way to our town, which was soon to meet the same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I wasn't safe yet. The Cumans were going from house to house below the castle, looting and then torching them. They encircled the castle, and it was clear they could spot me at any moment.
May God punish them.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors we went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal, certainly, only he has many concerns.
Wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Finally. So fuck, I know. Sounds scary, but sounds scary. Yeah. And then, aduh. La la la. Anyway. Direction. La la la. So that Kelly does. That's good, that's now there. Okay, I mean, probably that. Chief. That was a different little bit. So. Ngelek, parah ngelek. Terus mana? Ini. Ngelek banget.
Gather numbers. Heed my command, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The Scouts Jivis sent to Scarlet to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did this party see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get there, won't we?
Right, we will.
Take care.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! There's only a short way right there now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrol. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people, now he knows they've fled.
Keep your eyes peeled and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Farewell.
Check. Sekarang kemana? Keep watch yang development. Ini. Nothing further.
God be with you. Good luck to you. Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Okay. Wait, we should actually do some stuff. Okay.
Everyone to the pedang-pedangan. Quickly, get up to
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick!
Set gede banyak banget.
We're gonna end up like skeletons.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king's end that Sir Radzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
After that, selamat cek gila kesukaan efek coy.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Chicken dancing. Robot.
Good health, Jew.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view.
What happened in
Gutenberg? Well, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir...
Were there many?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen, lad.
So then why
do you...
I suppose because it had...
King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took up...
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because...
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before...
Where did these
And believe me...
So Robard, I need...
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with...
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back?
That's all my Era biasa. Ini kalau biasa sih. Ini ada yang bisa ngakuin sih.
It's all the same to me, who says something.
With the sangat tidak terlalu. Trade. Time. Hey, what are we doing? Can I get off?
My respects to you. God be with you.
I already did. I want to build a shed there.
But you only cut the tree down last morning. You can't find out.
I know. Okay, don't be no trouble.
Well, at least you got it done.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it.
Let me out, I say. Don't you know who I am?
Someone who's about to lose his teeth if he...
My mother and father were left in Skalitz.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard. We'll think something...
What am I supposed to...
How should I know? Maybe if a Townberg sold...
All right. Is there someone here who...
Hungry, are you?
You should go and see the cook. For anything else, you should... But he can...
That bit...
Farewell. Good health to you. Farewell.
What's that? Why are you here? Bugger off! Looking for something around here? Who's there? Answer me.
Hey. My respects to you. Good luck to you.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Take care now.
we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Let's have a word about the price.
Why not? See now, I knew we'd come to an agreement.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Ini.
What the hell are you doing? Stop that right now!
Surrender! You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
Guards, come here, quick! There's a thief over there!
Oh.
Come here, lily liver. Got you at last. Now you'll get what's coming to you.
What?
Don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking. This devil.
Sure.
Got you at last.
What?
Just my... I can't pay...
You don't.
What's going on there? Bring it on.
Can't wait for me.
Is that the best you could do?
Video game man.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Jesus, speak
It's a robot.
What?
My parents died there.
God be with you.
Good day to you.
Is there someone... I need... My mother and father...
I'm sorry, my...
What am... Or... I need to get...
Farewell. Jesus Christ.
Can we try...
Oh, talking.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Always turning his nose up at everything I do.
Good day to you.
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. All right then. God be with you.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own.
what's going on? You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Get going then. But leave that weapon right where it is.
What's to be done?
Jangan, jangan, jangan tapi jangan lagi. Oke, masuk ya. Oke.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burn.
Oh my god. Ya, kita nggak mau bikin.
Hey!
No! EVP! Don't kill me. I'm nothing.
Jangan kemarin. Untuk sini coba.
Bring it on!
You'll have to pay up, then you can go.
What's to be done?
Jika dan watch tambah lagi. Ini kembali.
Hey, who's there? What's going on there? Hey, what have we got here? Entertainment. You'll get
He didn't run like me. A guy with a sword in his hand. You stood by his side and he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Didn't abandon me like me.
That's enough. Jangan
Why did you do
ingat
it to me, Father?
saling bertaisi saya kecil macam
Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Nice. Hey.
Not you. It wasn't supposed to be you, Bianca. I'll find the bastards that did this to you. I'll find them. I swear it. Take this as a keepsake to remember you by, my dear.
Mendapatkan spray.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishak? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
So bury them and leave me be.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave. I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it?
My father forged it for Sir Radzig. It's my duty to deliver it to him. It's not for sale.
Go right ahead and dig that grave with your sword. See how that... And where will you dig it anyway? Here? You're not going to lay your parents in unhallowed ground, are you?
Father said he wanted to be buried here, and I can't take him to St. James's. God willing, later I can find a priest to consecrate the ground. Do you know what happened to Teresa from the north? When I fled, the Cuman...
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and...
How did you manage to...
How do you...
I've interrupted you,
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn.
The only way you'll touch this sword...
Nothing on a sword, huh? Well, this isn't the end, fucker!
Got business to take care of here first. God, how I wish to be gone from this place. First, I must bury my parents. So... let's get to it.
need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Who are you? What do you want?
Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, runt! Aye, cut the bastard down.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ah!
Berat banget soalnya.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers! The games are over. Whoa.
Demons. Gila. Baru opening. Kita udah wow, kita udah live 4 jam baru open yang gila sih. Betul. Yes. Pandang nggak? Ya, lebih gede. Pisahnya.
Nicak nicak mi buydikleri. Neyse. Yapacağım.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes. Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak. Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Yeah.
A word with you, young fellow. Hey, youngster, come here.
youngster, come here.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks and talking of you while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. Who came now and again to keep you... That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I
see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better... If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make.
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while...
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires...
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere...
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate, Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble...
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz?
Money first, morals later. That's still a human body.
That was a pretty speech, but you're still talking about a filth.
I gave you a chance to work off your otherwise. Good luck to you.
Can you tell me... That's all.
Good luck to you.
I changed my mind.
Come to your set. You know what?
Where can I find a
There's one right outside. Good luck to you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in your right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. In your left hand, you hold the blade. Use it to turn the whole mechanism right over. It's quite easy. It only takes a bit of practice. Now try poking around in the lock with the pick until you feel the right point where the tumbler is. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you'll be fucked and you'll have to start all over. You forced it and broke the lockpick. That crack could be hurting Gutenberg. You have to watch out for that. An experienced guard will recognize the sound at once. You're a dab hand, Hal. We'll make something out of you yet.
Okay.
Remember, this trunk's only for practice. Real ones, you have to watch out. Try to keep your time. Jesus Christ, be praised.
Can you... That's all. Can you tell me... That's all.
Take care now.
Can you tell me...
What do you think about it? That's all.
May the Lord watch over you.
Good day to you. What do you... Take care now.
Halt! Who are you and where are you going?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kobyla of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? And what makes you think he'll see you?
Come on, I'm not some peasant. I'm Sir Radzig's blacksmith and I need to speak with him.
It's my job to stop you.
Maybe a little coin would clear the way?
See how nicely we can get along? Welcome to the town.
Now, you can't just expect me to walk into the middle of a battle.
What battle?
I'm no soldier. Besides, there's no need to go right.
Hell!
Oh, it's a long story.
You wouldn't. They never the entire in the morning.
God be with you, good sir.
Running.
Mother of God!
Lovely cucumbers, asparagus.
Take care.
Let's have a word about the price.
Sure, why not?
Carrots and apples picked today to put a smile on your face. Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right
This and a little something on top, for good measure.
Thanks 1,000 times. May the Lord watch over you. May the Lord watch over you.
Asparagus.
May the Lord watch over you.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it.
God be with you.
that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
Bandits attacked me in Skalitz.
And why, for God's sake, did you go back there? Who else but cutthroats and bandits did you expect to find?
I needed to bury my parents.
Oh, I see. Your father fought like a lion. I'm sorry.
He saved my life.
And not just yours. He was a good man, and you did right to bury him.
I didn't even manage that. I failed to save him or put him to rest.
And just what could you have done at Skalitz? If you tried to fight, the both of you will be dead. He gave his life for yours, Hal, so you'd better make good use of it.
You're right. And just what are you doing here?
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Rattay. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Perkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
No, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Oh, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Ratai. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything? Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear, you're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
And hard to find easy. on you. Good shot. That's one. And on YouTube. Yeah, definitely.
Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Especially on the field.
Christ, wounds. What? Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh, shit. There's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring? Oh, that stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Good day to you.
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
I'm not a thief.
Robbing a thief who steals from corpses. God be with you.
Can you tell me something about the other?
There's a couple.
Tell me about What about? I've thought it up. I have some.
All right. May the Lord watch over you.
Look at the state you're in.
Hey, who's...
Well, I never.
Miller Peshek sent me. He's very sorry, but by mistake, he didn't give you the full weight of flour last time.
That rogue. How much is it?
Half a sack. That's nothing to sneeze at.
It certainly isn't. I'll go there right away. Oh.
What?
respects to you.
I have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. A clever fellow like you will...
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in.
Take care now.
Good day to you.
God be with you.
What do you want? Goodbye. You could at least dress decently before showing. Goodbye. And stay out of sight. What will people... Good luck then. May the Lord watch over you. Feeling you're trying to flog stolen goods to me? How much do you have in... All right, so?
I'd like to make...
So what are you...
of everything. Heal my wounds, have a
As you wished.
Fine.
I'm sure you'll. May the Lord watch over.
Good day to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik said.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. Because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simple.
My father was a blacksmith, so I've learned a thing or two.
Fine, we'll try something more advanced then. Take care now. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike. Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics.
Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space.
Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword.
All right. That's it. Good. Very good. Very good.
Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside.
Very good. Nice. That's it.
No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again.
All right. Good.
Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well.
Very good. Well done. Nice. Nice. All right.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go!
Captain Menard!
Wait a while, Henry.
Tiba-tiba jadi badan isi.
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you.
Let's go.
All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. And the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
No. Again. to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Good. All right. Nice. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Wrong! Wrong! Again! No! Wrong, damn it! Not like that! Very good. Good. Well done. Ah, that's it. Well done. Well now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Don't leave yet. Sir Radzig also wanted me to teach you archery. Come with me.
So good.
I'll be with you. Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there. We can. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring. So be.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thing. Now concentrate. Bow ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That's it then. I don't like to say it, but it wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you're wasting your time, Sir Bernard. Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of...
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind...
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now, you've really done it. You'll go...
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith...
Any time.
Very well.
I haven't...
Good. Then let's...
Didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
I told you I have a heavy hand. Ever since I fell off that horse during the... What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little...
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary?
I know.
If we must.
Herregud! I'll have you. I'll have you. Here. Missed. Your end Well, you got the better of me this time, blacksmith. Must be.
Are you all right, sir?
Don't worry your mangy head about me, peasant.
You better hope it's...
I hope he had.
Watch it, boy. Now, go...
All right, Captain.
Take care now.
Be merciful! What am I to do? A poor wretch is only...
Come on up and take a look. I will tell you.
What else you? I'll be with you.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
Garlic soup for the winter.
What do you want?
Onion soup for the spring. Asparagus for taste and brunch for one. Get them.
What do you want from... Good luck, then.
What do you think you're doing? Get the hell out of here.
God be with you.
I want to learn to...
There's a retired scribe at...
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's...
Ah, so you're the...
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as we've a few disputes to...
You can count on...
You're certainly bold. Have you been to see...
I have. He trained...
I see. Well, and you need to...
Yes, bailiff.
Farewell.